Hello?
Hello.
I think the stream's on. You guys.
I think the stream's on. It's streaming. Hopefully, people are there in the background. So this is a bit of an experimental. This is a bit of an experiment. We're live streaming an episode. So I've got this tiny preview in the corner. This should be fun.
Yeah, I've got a tablet with the stream up on YouTube to see if it's working, and you've got the Twitch stream, right?
I've got the Twitch stream. I've got the Twitch stream in the corner. So if people are watching, people are more than welcome to come over and join in.
Found it.
Hopefully there are people around.
I found the preview full screen button. I can see everything.
Hooray!
Hey, if you say things in the Twitch chat, it might come up on the screen. Maybe. I mean, it should. Sweet. I don't know. Theoretically.
Who knows?
All two people. One of them was just the cleaner. Like, walked into the Twitch headquarters, found the computer on, sat down.
Oh, that'll be it. That's our night. That's going to be our night right now.
Okay, so I'm Andrew of King Moran Productions, which is where you're seeing the stream. But if you're watching this on Obsidian Pixel, is it a Pixel or Pixels? I always get it wrong.
Oh, we've got a hello.
It's one of
hello, Gallifrey and Wolf on Twitch.
Great. Well, then maybe the Twitch chat thing doesn't work. This is Ben, Obsidian Pixel or Pixels. Which is it, Ben?
It's Pixels. We did this in an episode.
I always forget.
I literally edited that episode today.
I apologize. For some reason, I always think of a pixel as just a single, thing.
No, I'm a brand. I'm a corporate entity. So it's the final. Yes. So this is the final warp room.
I can see my own face. Hello, me kids. I'm a Twitch streamer now.
Oh, your face is in the Twitch stream, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't eat Tide Pods.
Oh yeah.
That's what the kids are into.
Don't eat that. Yeah, Tide Pods.
I was looking into liquid detergent today, and I decided on the Boots careful for your skin brand. I'm gonna give that a go.
As a chaser. Okay, so we're doing a first level.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to talk about detergent the whole time.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! I love this warp room.
I love it because it's running relatively well. I'm watching. Ben is playing this, and I'm watching him through the magic of the internet, and his internet's a bit funny today, so it's a little friendlier than it could be, but it's not too compressed, which is nice.
Hopefully, this episode is going to be. Hopefully, this episode is going
to come. Maybe Ben's too quiet. Maybe I'm too quiet. Who knows? Maybe no one can hear me at all. I know the Twitch chat doesn't seem to be working. Unless people are... Because I've got, like, the rude messages thing turned on, so maybe people are just swearing it up, and that's why it's not coming up. I actually don't know.
So we got one viewer. Say hi, Gally.
Gallifrey.
Gallifrey.
It worked the one time I tried it a week ago, and then forgot all about it, so...
Balls. I've broken this bit, I can't get the boxes. Well...
Oh, well, we'll have to start again. Alright, so let's recap. So... Get Peaches. Save your girlfriend, sister?
Not girlfriend. Hey, yeah, we still got it. Twitch chat still works. We're good.
Well, yes.
No, she's fine. She's fine.
Oh,
she's hacking.
I've just figured it out, Ben. I know why the chat isn't showing up on the screen.
Because you're not looking at the right chat, are you?
No, it's because I've put your game as an overlay on top of everything, and it's on top of the bit where the chat is. So all I need to do is move the capture window below wherever I have the... if I do that, now chat should appear on the actual screen.
Didn't like 90 seconds ago you said you were a professional.
Gallifrey. Maybe if you
apologise for the
now
nice
it would show up. I just, in the 2 minutes before we started this, I quickly set up a scene with this in it. So...
Oh, and I died.
It should work now.
Oh god, I've got like no lives left. Hang on, and we've got no memory cards, so I'm gonna quickly go
You're not going to cheat, are you? Hey, I can see a mouse on the screen. I thought you were running this on an authentic console. What's
I am
going
an authentic
on?
gamer, girlman person.
I'm thirsty.
Hang on.
I have to remember
I'm
that
thirsty
there's
as
a
well.
camera now.
I'm drinking some sweet, delicious disco forklift truck. You may remember that from the earlier episode.
What was that? That was beer. That was IPA, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a mango pale ale.
That sounds nice. I like mango.
Mm.
I like
It's
some
very
like fruit and cream in a bowl. You know, mango and apples.
I've been eating banana bread today.
Berries.
Oh, mind the nitro. Oh, yeah, I've been eating banana bread as well. It's like the perfect winter's day. Pants.
I had
Gotta
some like
go.
Greek wraps today, like beef and.
I completely forgot that we ran out of lives in the last episode, which hasn't come out yet.
See your mouse again.
Right.
There you go. Who was that person you said was in the chat?
Gallifrey and Wolf.
Hey,
obviously they have wolves on Gallifrey.
Hey, Gallifrey and Wolf, what's it like to be on Gallifrey? And also, could you try the chat? Maybe they already have and it's still not working. Maybe that fix I implemented didn't actually work. I wonder if
No, you broke it. You broke everything.
I don't know. It should be working. I don't know.
Oh crap!
This is a bit of a test, okay, you guys? Don't expect high quality entertainment. I'm trying to see if all this stuff works all at once. Figuring out how to stream, because OBS only streams to one service, right? So if you want to stream to Twitch and YouTube, which is what I'm doing, you have to start screwing around. And basically, I'm running a tiny web server right now. And OBS is streaming to the web server, and then the web server is streaming to... Hey, look, there's some chat. Who said that?
Hey, chat good. Gallifrey Wolf.
Yes, it is.
Chat's good.
Now, don't be naughty, or actually, give it a go. I don't know, be naughty, maybe, because theoretically there should be a filter. Like, I'm using a website called streamlabs.com, and to do all the overlay stuff, and I think they have a filter, and then Twitch also has a filter, and I just turn all that on. That said, it might just go ahead and automatically ban anyone who says a naughty word. I don't really know. I turned it all up to
Woohoo, that was close.
Internet swearing Nazi, basically, because it's we're wholesome. This is a wholesome. The internet is wholesome.
Well, we're just gonna quick save here. If you're wondering why we're quick saving, is because I've got only no lives left. I have exactly 0 points, and unfortunately, this game doesn't support memory cards right now. I haven't found a way to get memory cards working in it. So we're gonna quickly.
I'm having a good time with this webcam. I'm not used to people being able to see me.
So we are cheating slightly, but the alternative is me putting in effort into my job. I mean, not my job, but what we're doing here. So
effort into your job. If you were putting effort into your job, you'd be researching what's currently going on in the world of graphic design right now instead of doing this. Yeah, you'd be keeping up to date. We like that episode of Scrubs. You know the episode where there's that old tiny doctor who.
We talked about him before, haven't we?
Yes, we have. I don't know if we talked about him on a stream or not. What's his name?
No.
He's a very famous actor. I'm terrible with names. Anyway, he did this old. He did this old procedure called "I can see your mouse on the screen again."
Called "Shush You."
Okay, I'm not sure what that means. I see. When you make his sound on the game, it sounds like static. That's interesting. So all I can say about Twitch and audio is that Twitch has a maximum bitrate of 160, which actually should be fine theoretically. And I'm not doing anything special with the audio. It's just passing through, and it sounds okay-ish on my end.
But you are special.
Thank you.
And I meant special in a sort of, we should probably, not let you outside all that much.
My school,
Maybe.
when I went to school, had a room for people that they called special, and it was called the Good Shepherd room. And
The Good Shepherd.
The Good Shepherd room, yeah. But the thing is, and I
Did they
don't
make Good
approve
Shepherd?
of this necessarily at all, because it's just at least they were doing something, I suppose. But they sent the children who required special attention and also the really bad unruly kids there, because they basically they couldn't run 2 extra special classes, but they also had to get rid of the really bad people, because my school had some bad people in it. Look, I can tell you about one guy who listen, he did some bad things with a knife at someone's house, and an old person. It wasn't good. My maths teacher, they didn't like him very much, and I went in one day and his room had been arsoned and burnt down. So my school, not so great. So there were some bad people. Anyway, by the way, that was also kind of cool because okay, so his maths room got it's not arsoned, burnt down, I guess. Torched. Yeah, it got torched.
It was arson.
And it was just black.
Someone was arson around.
It was black, but just that room. The rest of the school was fine, and all of our coursework got burnt up. So that was great because mine was bad.
Oh, come on. I fell off the edge of that platform.
But we had to do it again. It wasn't like a case of, well, let's just give you all good grades because, I don't know. We had to do it again, and for the rest of the year, our temporary classroom was the hall, you know, the big hall. And it was cold, it was the winter, and they don't really heat the hall, so, and we all had to use, like, shitty set-up desks. It was something. It was an experience.
The life and times of Obi Nice people.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Boring. No, I kid.
Thrilling stuff. Let me listen.
Thrilling stuff.
You know, you're in the playground, you're minding your own business, and then you go, "Oh, what is that? Oh, someone's firing fireworks off." Now, can I ask you why you keep jumping straight down the hole? Are you looking for a secret?
No, I keep screwing up that jump, so we're not going to bother.
Yeah. Let's just go home. All right, guys, wrapping it up. Ooh, lighting Lynx cans on fire. That sounds.
I died.
That sounds fun. But like a. So I don't know if you can see the chat, but Galfrey wrote saying that people lighting Lynx cans. Yeah, that sounds fun. What, like a flamethrower? I could see that. I don't recall anyone actually doing that, but I bet they would do that kind of thing in the toilets. And I never went into the toilets because I didn't smoke or want to get beat up. So I didn't go to the toilets. But yeah, they would fire fireworks.
The truth is he smoked and beat people up.
I was smoking in a different way. I can see your mouse again, Ben. Why does it keep reappearing in the exact same spot on the screen?
It's weird, isn't it? It's almost like I'd be cheating, but I don't cheat in.
Oh, that's the menu you keep bringing up, and then you keep leaving your mouse where you would click the load.
Because I'm a scrub.
I've figured you out. I'm a CSI. I know what's going on.
CSI,
yeah, they would fire fireworks, but they would fire them horizontally across the playground.
Oi. What? Pants. Why?
History was fine. Geography was the... Man, I wonder if they fixed the curriculum, because I don't know about you, but in geography... No, I didn't do GCSE geography, so it was just... I only did geography up to the point where you were no longer forced to do geography. So we mostly learned... I mean, we did the basics. Here are the continents, etc., etc. This is where Ireland is, you know. And then
this is where all the heathens live.
Yeah, we spent a long time on Brazil and their football team. We learned a lot about Brazil's football team, and I feel like our time in geography could have been spent better. Especially since, like, nowadays, I don't know where anything in the United Kingdom really is. Like cities and counties. I mean, I know where Lancashire is because I'm in Lancashire, and Yorkshire is to the east, I guess. But I don't really know where Yorkshire begins or ends, or any of the other counties, or really where anywhere is.
Everyone's too afraid to ask. Ooh, okay, escape the shrink ray. Okay.
Oh, what's going on? What the fuck is this?
Quick save. Because I've just...
Quick save? We used to shop there. Why did you kill that guy? He was not bothering you at all.
He was trying to kill him with his shield. He was trying to Captain America.
Was he? Was he though?
Yeah.
He didn't come anywhere near you.
No, they shove you back off the platforms. Like so.
You don't need any help doing that.
Quick load.
You're good at that on your own.
Yeah, I am, aren't I? It's quiet, you. I hate that scream. That is like...
But just reminding you that you're murdering a person that wasn't even anywhere near you. What's with all the, like, plates of prawns and crackers? Sparklers, like it's someone's birthday at a seafood restaurant.
They're robots. They're robots with tasers.
Made out of prawns.
Prawns. Yeah, they look like prawns. They do look like a prawn cocktail.
Is that Nitro back there? Haha! You fucking walked into that one, mate. Is that Nitro back there just to try and stop you from collecting the thing that you collected?
Yeah, he does. He's kind of looming, isn't he? Hey, we got to the end of the level. I love this walkthrough. Look at that.
Wait, hang on.
Nice.
Does that say 15 of 64? 69?
Anyway.
That's the worst you've ever done, right? That's terrible. Go back. It's your score,
What are you, my mother?
Ben. We've got to do something about your score.
Ding.
We have to go back.
Okay, so I'm going to do a quick thing because we have so few lives. This is absolutely ridiculous.
All right, what are you doing?
What I'm going to do
You're going to go
where is it? Let's see if this will work. Should we beat up a polar bear?
Yeah, well, go on.
Let's see if this works.
They're going extinct. Is it a polar bear? Because it's barking like a dog.
It's a polar bear. It's canonically referred to in the instruction manual as a polar bear.
Okay. Why is it bark like a dog then? Why is it like the size of a dog?
Because it's a baby polar bear, and polar bears often bark like a Yorkshire Terrier. This isn't going to give us our lives. I think it only works once per save, and of course...
Maybe you need to cut it open. Maybe, do that thing Sylar did, where he cut their heads open, and somehow took their powers out of their brains.
Spock!
Though they never explained why. How.
Yeah.
They never explained the actual process. He did something...
Or why he...
Like, he had to open them up to find out how they worked, and that's how he got their powers. Or I feel like he could have just given them an MRI or something. Because that was the whole thing of Sylar was like a clock. He was like a clockworker guy, and he could figure out clockworks and complicated things by looking at them and taking them apart.
I thought he ate the brains. He was his power was that if he consumed something.
But then that would be like, because he was really good at fixing clocks. Are you saying that he ate the clocks and that's how he figured out the clocks?
No. I never got to that point in the series.
Where they explained his backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
only
was
appears very briefly in the first series. Don't worry, I'm just going through this level to get peaches, glorious peaches, so we can get more life. Get more lives.
I hope the stream's still working.
Yeah, I hope so
too. It just stopped on YouTube. Oh no, it's back.
Oh dear.
I don't know.
Oh, that's YouTube.
Everything's fine.
We're all fine here. How are you?
Actually, I can just keep the little stats page up and chill out.
Nice.
Thing is, because of the way I'm streaming, all I know is that my stream is going out to my little internal server. I don't know if the little internal server's working.
Wait, hang on. Get this one. Get this one.
I would tell people about the stream if I knew people.
Yeah, you are. You don't know that many people. It's just me. Then again, I throw a bunch of links out online. Hopefully people will see. And people who are watching, share the links. Go share them. Go share them with the world.
Yeah, unless you're embarrassed. In which case, I can totally understand why you wouldn't want to share this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What day is it? Saturday. I mean, people have a better ways of spending midnight on a Saturday. Like, let's go to YouTube/Twitch and just watch some almost middle-aged guys.
Don't you ever refer to me as almost middle-aged ever again.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, nowadays middle-aged is 40, right? If we assume that people live to about 80, it's a little lower, I think.
To be fair, by the time we're considered middle age, the average life expectancy will have gone up. So our middle age, we won't have hit middle age by the time we're middle age of this generation, our previous generation.
Yeah, true, but I still feel like our bodies will have already gone through all that shit.
No, not me, not me. I'm quite robust from the age.
Oh yeah.
Like I can still get absolutely plastered and not have a hangover. I'm still, I'm still in that really good zone.
Yeah, but you drink spirits mainly, right?
I drink spirits and booze. I'll drink anything, almost anything. I don't drink wine.
What about Boots liquid detergent?
Only if I'm really wrecked.
Apparently, for 1 litre, you get 16 washes, which is like 10 pence more expensive than the Persil we get. Don't think I didn't see that score. You know, about half of the things. I mean, that's better than last time, but that's poor.
You're poor. Only went there for the lives.
I mean, yeah, I'm poor. I'm talking about how expensive detergent is per wash. Like, the Persil we have now is something like 13 pence a wash, and then the stuff that's actually going to be good for my skin is more like 24, I think. So it's a lot of money.
Quality streaming here, people.
But then you think about it, right? Think about all the moisturizer I'm using because my detergent might be bad. So maybe I'll save money.
Oh wait, this is one of the best levels in the game, and it also plays like arse.
Detergent.
No, it's about. You know what? I'm going to show you. The level is called Rocket. Can you guess what is beyond that door?
Team Rocket blasting off again.
Close enough.
We're on a rocket.
I'm going to put this on, and
okay.
Hey.
And then he explodes in the vacuum of space. Where'd he go?
That's not it.
Wait,
oh crap!
Where did he go?
I do not know what the controls are.
Pull up! Altitude! Altitude!
Altitude! I don't know what altitude is. Fuck.
Eject!
There we go.
Control E.
That was somehow. Oh my god. These are terrible
space. How is there gravity?
You use. Oh my god, this is terrible. You use the joystick, the left analog stick, to move up and down, and you use the
right analog stick to move
A and B
backwards,
buttons on the Xbox.
Oh.
No, you use the analog stick to move up and down, and A and B buttons to move forwards and backwards.
Yeah, that's intuitive. That's how I do it, obviously.
Oh my god, this is the worst control scheme ever.
Oh, I don't know.
I gotta turn around now. Turn around. Okay. Okay, move forwards, and I move
Got
forwards.
to reverse the polarity of the neutron flow, Ben.
I
didn't steal that joke from chat, honest.
Reverse the polarity. Just break the thing in half. Like, that's all that's gonna work.
Yeah, no, break it in half. Attach them to your arms. Done. You can just point your arms where you want to go, right?
Like Iron Man.
Yeah, like Iron Man. Yeah, exactly like that.
The life.
I don't want to discuss. I'm not going to give spoilers or anything, but I just started after you kind of slightly, possibly spoiling something that might happen in this new Avengers film, and then me starting the latest series of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I could see how maybe they're tying in. For God's sake, collect the life.
I'm trying to so bad.
Up on the pad, B. There you go. Now up on the pad, an A. I feel like I'm calling down to. I feel like I'm piloting an old-timey tank by giving orders. All right, lads, now pull on that lever. 47 degrees north.
I'm gonna just avoid this fucking huge plasma stream.
Did you know that all British heavy vehicles, like tanks and such, have a water boiling vessel for making a cup of tea?
Cup of tea?
I mean, it's also for like cooking food, but I like to think it's just for making tea. So if you're in a tank, you can make a cup of,
That British. Aha. I'm stuck on the textures.
Maybe you should collect one of those clip art peaches. I've never seen them so close. Were they always twirling, or are they twirling because we're in space?
No, they've always twirled.
Shows how much attention I've paid.
Paying attention.
Check.
Yeah.
Points.
Like, literally none.
You know, I don't love these levels, these like 3D Z-axis like platformer things. You get them. Was there one in one of the Mass Effect games, or was that Halo? Halo might have had it.
Mass Effect did a Mass Effect in the Citadel DLC, not the Citadel DLC. Yeah, no, oh, the Shadowbroker DLC, or one of the DLCs. You got to chase someone in one of those air cars.
Okay, yeah, there you go. No, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, these controls.
I like playing games, but have you ever played Quap?
Yes.
Is it like that?
It is like that right now.
Great.
Because the controls are just so unintuitive.
Have you tried being good at the game?
I am good at the game. There's all the previous video evidence shows.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, did I just see Lando? Like, what's going on here? Watch out, don't, you're gonna... Not a scratch.
See?
Why don't you go ask that robot man where you're going?
Directions. I'm gonna try and just up. That's the wrong up. And forwards.
I mean, at this point, you're in an emulator. You can map your own controls.
No, it's just because, oh god, I'm not gonna waste time mapping controls.
I know.
I'm just gonna murder this dude.
You're bringing it on yourself.
Hey, I vaporized.
So basically, you're a Bandictoot who just goes around murdering dudes.
Yeah, for crystals, for shiny jewelry.
Those are some big fucking cables.
They really are. Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there, kids.
By the way, Gallifrey, thanks for watching, and I'm so sorry.
We are so sorry. Oh, come on, let me get the extra life. You know what? I'm not gonna. Let's just try it, okay?
So I've got nothing today. We recorded a video last night where I talked far too much, and that's not edited yet, but it is technically the previous one of these.
This is the weird thing about videos sometimes.
Yeah.
We do them in the wrong order.
And yesterday,
I've not got a mask to protect me. I've not got a mask to protect me. I've got to kill this guy. Oh, he hugged me and then I died.
That's how hugs work. That's why I avoid hugs. So I was on form yesterday, I think, and I spoke an awful lot. Today I've got nothing. Today I'm on painkillers because I hurt my back yesterday going to bed. See, I'm almost middle-aged. I hurt my back picking up a laptop.
That's impressive. Wait, okay.
It was great. And you know how you see movies, and in the movies, when people's backs go out, they lie on the floor and they're like, this feels good, I'm not going to move now. Right,
yeah,
that's the thing. So I did that. I was like, oh, this is bad. Because I had to do a thing. I had to go and get ready for bed. So I tried that and it didn't work out. And I was like, oh god, it's all going wrong. My back. No. Why did you go straight into those cables, by the way? I like how you waited and you were like, should I kill myself? Yeah, let's go for it.
Well, I'm listening to you talk about your spine.
Whoa!
I thought... Whoa!
Not so much my spine as just a funny muscle. My spine is fine. It's one of those...
Hilarious.
It's one of those things where it's not actually a bad back, it's just... You know what it was? I was doing a lot of couch coding the past like 2 days on a new project that I'm...
Hard coding.
What's the word you used? Hyper-focused on? And I forget things like posture, and I fucked up my back over the past 2 days basically doing that. Without noticing, really, because I was so engrossed. And then last night, I guess it just gave... Thank you. I tried. It just gave out. So yeah, so I decided, like, okay, let's lie on the floor. That's what they do on TV, right? And that was an immediate mistake. It gave me no comfort whatsoever. It was cold. And suddenly I couldn't get up anymore and do any of the things I needed to do, like go to bed or move. So I was like, and I managed to like clamber slowly backwards up onto a chair, and I was fine in the end. But today I'm taking some painkillers and I'm relaxing and not doing much. And maybe that's why I'm not so on form. I don't have anything exciting to talk about.
I can say this.
Oh yeah, go.
My headset, because I'm in a lot of pain actually, because these headsets really does. But I will say this: whoever designed this level, designed the control layout, I'm coming for you. I'm going to find you, and when I do, I'm not sure what's going to happen.
I know what's going to happen.
Pleasant.
You're gonna be unable to defeat them because you won't be able to get anywhere near them because they're gonna hug you.
Oh fuck! He's gonna hug me. What do I do? What do I do, Obi? He's gonna hug me. I'll throw him into the fire.
I'll do that. I would probably thrust towards the guy and then turn around and thrust away and let the fire of your rocket kill him.
I wish I could do something like that.
What is your offensive ability here? What is it you do? Ha! Gallifrey Wolf knows the pain of being stuck on the floor. Yeah, exactly. Like a turtle, or maybe if you've ever seen the bad guys in Deadly Premonition that kind of bend over backwards and come towards you. I felt a bit like that. I was groaning a bit like those guys as well. Some weird zombies.
I don't know what you do on your days off.
Well, if you'd seen me on the floor last night, you'd know.
Good luck to anyone who ever wants to get all the boxes out of that level. Because personally, you know what? Screw it. That's just too painful to even contemplate.
I can see your mouse again.
Can you see a moose? There's no longer a moose on screen.
So, hey guys, what we're going to do next is a review of all of the mouses of all of the... We're going to look at the mouses in Macintosh and Windows over the years. We're going to really break them down. And Obsidian Pixels, we're going to look at the pixels. And we're going to... The government hide cameras in your pixels if you look close enough. Have you ever been to the cinema, Ben?
I have.
I have an interesting tidbit about the cinema. I went to the cinema recently at Christmas to see the Star Wars. You know, the one with Indiana Jones.
People.
So we were sat quite close to the back, but not quite at the back. And it was myself and a few friends. And we all had this problem of someone like shining a laser pen into our eyes, right? And you know when something bright like that, there's a point. I'll get to it. And then you're like,
sorry.
Oh, I understand. No, that's fine.
I'm just surprised this is such a dick move for someone to do in a cinema.
Well, I found out why in the end. So it was red, you know, and it had that thing that lasers do where they're not at all bright until they hit your retina and bounce around in there, and suddenly they're blinding for about a fraction of a second, and then it's as if they're gone again. You know what I mean? If you've ever had a laser shone into your eyes, it's like that.
I haven't.
So that happened, but it was happening in a very methodical, mechanical way. It was quite random. And it happened about a dozen times throughout the film, and it was as if the light was sweeping across my vision from like one side to the other across both eyes, as if someone was like pointing it back and waving it back and forth. But it felt too mechanical. It didn't feel like a person. So I went online and afterwards, when the film ended, I didn't think to complain at the time because I really didn't want to disrupt my enjoyment of the film. I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm going to miss a bit of the film now because I have to make a complaint and then I have to go and see it again. But I'm British and we didn't want to make a bother. We didn't want to make a fuss. And by the end of the film, I was engrossed in the film and I'd kind of forgotten about it, to be honest. It didn't happen in the last 5 minutes and I guess my mind just went off it and I was just thinking about the film. But I went online afterwards.
Maybe, did you go see like a 4D version? Like maybe one of those versions with interactive thing, and you were actually getting stabbed in the face with a lightsaber.
With a lightsaber. With Kylo Ren's giant, wide chest. He's
Ron. He's a wide chest boy.
He is. He wouldn't fit on a 4x3 display. So anyway, I went online and I said to the internet, "Hey guys, what the fuck?" and someone explained to me that it's a system of it's actually infrared lights, so it's not
You can
it's
see
not a laser,
infrared.
it's an infrared light, but it's a very focused, very small infrared light, and cameras, and they set it up in the cinema, and it's automated, and what it does is it shines this infrared light around the room randomly, and it bounces back off lenses of cameras, and it detects pretty much any lens because of the way lenses work. It will bounce off any lens, hidden camera, small lens, large lens, and it will detect and basically alert the staff that, hey, someone's using a camera to, I don't know, record something. They got a camera in there. It's not good. And
So
it's
it notices
supposed
that
to
you have
be-
cameras for eyes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be non-invasive. But I experienced it, and when I spoke to my friends, they were all like, yeah, someone was shining a fucking light in my eyes. It was really annoying. And I was like, okay, so it's not just me then. Because so I wear glasses, of course, although that shouldn't affect things. And also, it was a 3D movie in the IMAX. And I wonder if any of that had any effect. But yeah, it was really annoying. And it's a thing that they have built into the cinema. And I don't know, like, that must be a thing that happens every day, constantly, to lots of people in that cinema. Because I don't want to complain though, but I feel like maybe if I go back and see another film and it happens again, because it's really annoying. You're watching a scene and then suddenly the whole scene is flashed red and you can't see anything but red, and it's quite disturbing. And yet you go on the website of this, I forget what it's called. If you look up like infrared camera detection in cinemas, you'll find it. And the company's website pretty much just says like, here's what it does. It's completely non-invasive. It sends infrared lasers out 1,000 times a second and detects cameras. I'm sure it does.
You just have like new fucked up eyes. That's all that's
I
happening.
don't get it. It's weird because they obviously don't know that it does that, because they would never use a system that does that. That would be ridiculous. Maybe it's faulty. Oh, did you stand up under that nitro thing?
Yeah, I timed that skid really badly.
Next time I see your mouse, I'm gonna kill you. It's the bane of when I watch videos of people playing games and they accidentally leave the mouse on the screen. I just want to murder someone.
I've done that so many times in my videos, haven't I?
Murder people, yes.
Yep.
In this particular video, yes. Absolutely.
I'm so glad Crash doesn't have those horrifying screams. Apparently that is like a really commonly used stock sound as well. It's like really popular in the 90s.
Oh, is it? Oh.
It was like the 90s equivalent of the Wilhelm.
I don't like those sound effects in films. I get that it's a fun little Easter egg, but at this point it stands out so much to me that it completely takes me out of the film.
See, the modern use of the Wilhelm, like it's everywhere, so it's kind of like, it's the Wilhelm scream. But oh shit!
You lost a
the guy
flying
just vanished.
thing.
I lost my little fly buddy. I can't see shit.
Well, that was a completely dark explosion, which was interesting.
Yeah.
The Wilhelm scream and also that that creaky sound of an iron gate being opened. You know that one?
Yeah, it's used a lot in Silent Hill. But I have seen a good use of the Wilhelm scream. And I saw it in Ratchet and Clank, the movie, where a robot gets beaten up and he falls off a cliff, and he actually gives the Wilhelm scream, and a robot responds by yelling, going, "No, Wilhelm!" Okay. I think that is genuinely a funny use of the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, all they're really doing that time is like calling even more attention to it, which I guess is good in a way. If you go too far the other way, it's funny again, I suppose.
Yeah, you gotta. I suppose Ratchet and Clank doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah, it's just like you'll be watching any film and it will have the Wilhelm scream in it, and like Foley and that kind of thing is best when you don't notice it. And as soon as you notice that someone's put a sound clip into your film, it takes you straight out of the film, and I hate it. I think good Foley you shouldn't realize that every single sound in like the Avengers movies is completely foleyed and none of it was recorded where they were recording, you know?
And the game froze there for a second. That was terrifying.
It did! I thought everything had died.
We have had that a couple of times, and the most recent recording of the game has just completely flurried out on us.
Yeah, but that was fun.
That was hilarious.
Cinematic just stopped.
It was cinematic, yeah. I can't remember if the game originally did that. I think it did. So that might be a quirk of the actual original... Oh, fuck.
Maybe they'll fix it in a patch. This
no, I think it was...
early access, right?
Yeah. Oh, God. No one fixes anything. I remember that. You know, that's a bane of your childhood. You know, when you're young and a game just breaks, that's it. You can't fix it.
Yeah, Small Soldiers, man. That 41, 46, good. Yeah, Small Soldiers. The PS1 and PC game. I played it on PC. It was an RTS, and it was pretty much one of the first games I played. But I got right near the end of the game, and it just would crash to desktop, and that was it. You know, because I mean, I got that game. I got all my games back then from my dad, who bought them from a guy in the pub. And basically, my dad would
always fun.
Maybe like twice a year, he would give me a printed out list of games, and I would just pick them based on the name. I was like Quake, that sounds fun, and Small Soldiers. Yes. Gallifrey and Wolf likes it when Foley is done right. I agree. That stuff is fun.
Yes.
Sometimes I hear
like
squelching
Sonic
noises.
screwdrivers. Sonic screwdrivers are secretly what is it? Corkscrews.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How do they make the noise?
They not the noise, but the handling noise. Whenever someone would handle.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I was going to say, this episode's called Pack Attack, and obviously it's a jetpack, and I'm fucking in hell.
Maybe in this episode we should talk about space. Timely.
Yeah, this seems like this would have been the best time to have done space chat. Sexy space chat. Call up our hotline now. 100. Are you spacing? I do actually get distressed.
Sorry, I was thinking about Padme Amidala. What?
I was thinking about sand.
Sad?
Of course.
Systems analysis and design.
No, sand.
Let me tell you a little secret. This game is maybe slightly louder than you are. With all this crazy thrusting and shit that's going on, and there's a lot of thrusting going on over here, you're getting a little bit drowned out. Just a little bit.
Little bit.
You're alright now, you're good. Probably, I don't know.
Okay.
The only person who truly knows if any of this sounds okay is staying stum about it. It's talking about Foley. Get that extra life. Trust me, you need it. Oh, great. Alright, now die.
Wow.
The way this is going, right? Ooh, that door looks like it would kill you if you were behind it.
It should. It doesn't. And I'm very grateful for it.
Give it a go, see if it kills you. Because otherwise you'll just clip through it. It'll either kill you or you'll clip through it, right? Oh, never mind then. Oh.
I feel like I'm straining every second.
I feel like I don't remember what I was talking about. And it probably doesn't matter. Foley work.
Just sheer stress.
Sometimes I hear the like squelching noises of... God, what was I hearing squelching in?
You know why? Because my controller just came unplugged.
Great. I'm here. I wonder what the weirdest thing a Foley artist has done. Like, I got some stakes and I strapped them to my feet and then I walked around on a bed of marbles and it gave just the right sound.
Controller's not working, gang. Hang on. Technical.
This is the best you've ever played. And this is the longest you haven't died. I mean, okay, it's frozen right now, but you're doing great.
Controller's completely gone stuck on me.
Great. I got nothing. I'm leaving as well. Bye. Oh, sorry. Was that Jimmy Carr just wandered in?
I seriously, the controller's just died on me. That's
What do
amazing.
What do you mean? You mean because it's wireless?
No. It's a wired controller, but I knocked the cable and it came unplugged.
I thought you were
So we're
using
just
the
gonna.
Xbox 360 controller.
I am, but it's a wired one.
Oh, it's one with the wire built in.
Yeah, it's one with the wire built in.
I never had
like
one
a
of those.
controller.
I wanted one.
They're not that great.
Well, okay. Like, the 360 controller is a good controller, but the problem when you're using it with the PC is, as I learned after wasting a couple of pounds on getting some cables, the cables for the wireless ones don't ever carry data, ever. They're just for charging. So you plug that into your PC thinking it'll work. Nope, you need the wireless dongle.
Yep. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to restart.
That's fine. I'll just chill out here with my friend Gallifrey Falls.
Gallifrey and what?
What was the name of that painting? Gallifrey Doesn't Fall, something like that.
Gallifrey Falls No More.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's too long for a Twitch username. Maybe they wouldn't allow that for too many characters. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh,
so
wow.
you've probably just lost the stream.
No, now we can see. Now we can see the Discord chat. Because like I'm looking at a specific section of the screen, so I can see the stream can see
you can
the
see
links.
You can see that.
And I mean that's fine because I can just click a couple of where's OBS gone? I'm professional. I can do that, and now
Here we
just
go. We're
see
just bringing
a
it back.
logo, I guess. No,
there we
wait.
go.
Maybe that didn't work.
Oh no, that's the wrong button.
Oh, that's interesting. What if I did that? I have to double click it.
There we go.
Stop fixing things. I just switched it
That's
to
some
the
classic
other
sound
thing.
right there.
Fine, there.
There we go. Did you like
Pick
that
CD
slice
player.
of nostalgia, kids? Say I.
Nostalgia. When I was your age.
I can't actually see the Twitch chat, so I won't get able to see that until that's actually happened.
Listen, if
oh,
anyone,
this is an absolute
if any
nightmare.
of the two.
This is a nightmare.
Hey Ben, are you
Insert
watching,
CD
are you
image.
watching the
Let's
stream
go and
as
get
well?
ourselves
Are
some
you
Crash
the other-
Bandicoot. Hey kids.
Are you the other viewer?
Right, where are we looking?
The only way I know that the stream is working is because I've got this.
That could have gone
tablet
better.
with it on. 'Cause I don't
Not gonna
know.
lie, could have gone much better. Let's go to quick load. There we go. And
Oh
we're
my
back.
God, what the
We could edit this
hell
out,
is
right?
happening here? Jesus Christ! I don't think
Hello?
you could possibly see what I'm seeing. Holy
Oh, good
hell! Are you in the Matrix?
Am
Whoa!
I in the Matrix?
All right,
Whoa,
let me
right.
tell you what's happening right now is like if you got your video and compressed it 1,000 million times and all I'm seeing is like glitch art static. Let's keep this up for a while and I can print these out and sell them as prints on DeviantArt. It's like you remember in the old days where you'd look in the top corner of your TV and it would show the little like black and white bar to say that the adverts were about to come on. Oh, it's fine now. It was like that, but all over the screen, like 1,000.
Yeah, I
of
think
them.
I think I goofed.
You goofed. What? It's fine now. It's fine.
Yeah. Hopefully OBS is still capturing this my end. We're just doing a few quick tests.
It did look like we broke the Matrix. I feel like I have to quote all of the Twitch chat just so you know what it is.
We broke everything.
I can see your
We broke-
mouse again. I'm gonna.
You know what's in? There's no mouse on screen. Ain't nobody here but us chickens. Boom. There we go.
Dear. So yeah, you saw a little look behind the curtain there. I'm capturing a section of the Discord screen, and this is Ben's screen share. Never mind that he's sending audio from the game, and it's a whole stack of cards. I'm glad one of us understands it, and it's not me.
Alright. Well, if this episode fails, we can always recover the episode from Twitch, right?
What? It's fine. It's on YouTube as well, you know.
Oh, that's fine then.
And
That's
it's
fine.
recording
Well,
locally. Like nothing you do affects me. You can.
I don't know, but I had to close the window, so I don't know if Discord's still...
No.
It says it's still recording.
It's fine. Oh, you're recording. I forgot you were recording as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna record
Oh, that's a
this.
good point. Yeah. What are you using OBS? And you're recording
Yeah.
a window capture. Huh.
Yeah.
When I've had that,
should-
when I've done that in the past, maybe it might. I don't know. It might be okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'd be worried.
Well, we'll just play it by ear.
My webcam is see-through. That way, when I'm having a bad hair day or a bad everything day, which is every day, you can't really tell because I'm mostly blue. I'm one of those blue space people from the Marvel universe. I'm a Kree.
Oh, you remember this?
What? I watched that episode last night, so yeah.
I don't remember the name of the episode.
They're making the Kree less impressive though. Right now they're just, I mean, in the episode I just watched, they're just like angry thugs who look like normal humans. I thought they were supposed to be bigger than humans or something. Like in stature. Are they not supposed to be like quite big dudes?
No.
Oh.
If you watched Guardians of the Galaxy, Yondu's a Kree.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Well, he just looks like he's from America, so...
Yeah.
Sure.
Abundant death. Oh my god, Wiggles level. Oh, god.
Don't collect the giant... They look like
Spinning balls of
apples,
death.
but they're not apples.
Oh, that's what room we've got. Goes to space. Oh, we got enough for another life. Oh, pants. I don't know how many lives I've got left. Probably none.
Minus
Probably
4. 2. You got 2 lives, which is, you know, twice as many as I have, so... 3 lives.
Yeah, I'm doing better than you. Okay, so we go down, go along, down again.
How different do you think Star Wars would have been if instead of using Mr. Fett as their clone template, they used Crash Bandicoot?
The war would have been won in about 15 minutes.
But by which side?
Plot twist. No side.
That whole line about you're a little short for a stormtrooper would have been the other way around?
You're too tall to be a stormtrooper.
Exactly, and it would have been
No,
like
the
he wouldn't have
stormtroopers
fit
aren't
the
troopers,
outfit.
though.
It would have gone up to like his. He would have shown his belly button. It would have been like a crop top.
The thing is, though, the stormtroopers aren't clones.
Oh, that's right, of course. Well, you know what? All right, fine then. They replaced the stormtroopers with regular dudes, but I bet they got all that old like military stock, and so they replaced them with people who are the same size as Crash Bandicoot because they don't want to make new uniforms. It's expensive.
But they did. They did make uniforms, remember?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, like the stormtrooper.
I saw Star Wars at Christmas, and they shone lights into the government shone laser beams into my eyeballs to program me, and that's why I'm going to go and see the Avengers film when it comes out in April because of the government media corporate machine.
Yeah, it sounds plausible. Hang on, I'm going to do a quick save here.
Great,
I
I
did
love
not
those.
trust myself.
Is this a big bad guy or just a boss? Or is he even
He's-
a boss?
no, he's just-
I
No, he's
mean,
not
all
a
you have to
boss.
do is hit him once, right?
Twice.
Or twice.
Oh my god, I thought that would be the end. It's still not the end.
This is the end, my only friend. The end.
Way.
This is an entire level, right? They're not going to switch it up halfway through, so...
No.
These levels,
This
if
is-
I've learned anything about Mr. Crash Bandicoot,
Ah,
it's that he's always surprised when he dies.
he's going.
Hey Ben, are you watching the Twitch stream?
I'm not watching the Twitch stream. I've got to watch the game because the Twitch
So
stream has like
who's the
2
other
seconds.
viewer? Because there are 2 viewers.
I've got it running in the background.
So you
So
are.
I can see
So
the
you
chat.
are the other viewer.
That technically must be me. Okay.
God, we're
well,
popular, aren't we?
oh God,
What's
I'm so-
weird is I'm watching the YouTube thing and it says 0. I should just get rid
Huh.
of that entirely. So depressing. I'm so psyched that someone's actually watching it though.
We are psyched. We are psychics.
I'm genuinely psyched because I've never done a stream before and no one's ever watched it before. It's all very exciting and new. Could you at least try and kill yourself behind that door? Oh, the next door you find. I want to know if it kills you. Oh, that shouldn't have killed you. You weren't touching the metal wavy bits.
Yeah.
You know, the metal
that's-
wavy bits at the end of the wibble wobbles.
Yeah, the doodly bits.
Hey, there was a bit
Exactly.
in Agents of
Hang on a
S.H.I.E.L.D.
minute.
where they... What?
Hang on. No, I just realised I should have quick loaded, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, so there was a bit in a Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode the other day where they're on the plane, you know, the bus, the whatever it's called, the space
You
velocity
still got that?
plane. Yeah, they got the plane. So they're on the plane and things are going really badly and they need to like run like a big thick power cable from one room to another. But it's not quite long enough. And it gets stuck on Doc Brown's trousers and it's the whole thing.
I'm stuck in the terrain.
You got your head outside the window. That's gonna go.
Yeah.
So it's a very Back to the Future Doc Brown moment of the cable's not long enough to plug into the. Anyway, but like they've got people there who have powers that can do some pretty crazy stuff, and instead of like both of them are pulling either end of the cable and it's barely not reaching. It's going round like a corner, and they could have just used their powers to like break the wall and have it just make the extra like 2 inches of gap.
Yeah, but no one ever thinks like that.
No. Although I tell you, in the new series, without spoiling anything, again, I really don't like spoiling things for people, and it is the currently airing series, so people won't have seen it necessarily. But
I haven't seen it.
there's just like 4 different things in the first episode that Mac basically mentions. He's like, so there's a new situation that they're in, right? And one of the first things he says is, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. We haven't done that yet. It's the one thing we haven't done yet. I think his exact words. That's the one thing we haven't done yet. And then he just makes lots and lots of references about movies and like no, we're not doing this, and no, we're not doing that. And of course I punched him. Have you never seen a film? These guys are very into their films. Mac, and also what was her name in the new Doctor Who series? Bill. Bob. Bill. She was very into her sci-fi as well, right? She's like, of course I've seen a film. Don't be ridiculous.
Cheats. Oh my god. It feels like I'm going through some sort of slot machine at this point. Yes!
I guess in a way you are. They want these games to take time, otherwise you'll take it back to the shop and complain that like, I bought this for my child and he finished it in 2 minutes and I can't afford to buy him another game, so make it longer.
Well, this game, you could burn through this game if you speedrun it. You could get it done in about a couple of hours.
Alright, so stay tuned after this stream. We're going to be speedrunning Crash Bandicoot 2 backwards.
Hell no. We're on the last level.
I'm a little sad about that, really. I've enjoyed this journey. Much in the same way...
We've got a boss after this, and I hope this isn't a jetpack level or I will kill someone.
Oh, I hope it's a jetpack level. That'd be great. That's what I wanted. I mean, we've only had 1 so far, you know.
We've had 2.
Have we?
Oh, it's one of these levels. Okay. Oh, look, it's the thingy from the Electric Light Orchestra cover.
Yay! I don't remember what I was going to say before.
We've had multiple jetpack levels and it's hell.
I've lost it. It's all gone. It's all gone.
Oh, kill the pawns.
They really do look. Are they supposed to be robots? I guess they do have like little antenna things.
Yep. So, I mean, it's not all over though. I mean, for you, the story is only beginning because after this, we're going to be doing Crash Bandicoot 3.
Oh yeah, I thought maybe we were going to do a Star Wars, and we'll do episode 2, and then we'll do episode 1, and then we'll do episode 3, and then we'll go back. What I'll do is I'll get the footage from this one, and I'll replace all of the Peaches with walkie-talkies, and I'll make Crash Bandicoot into like 3D, and I'll add lots of like other people in the background that aren't really part of the scene, but they really add texture to the world.
We'll add like a stupid thing that walks in front of the camera, and some more weird trombone music.
They had that. They had, what was he called? Hayden Christian or something? I'm kidding. He was alright.
Yeah, we'll add Hayden Christensen at the end, and replace the old guy, and then really piss off what's his face's relationship with George Lucas. Hey,
I really want that Obi-Wan film to get made, because the one thing I don't hate I quite like Star Wars. I didn't see it when it. Obviously, I didn't see the original trilogy because I'm not old enough. But the new trilogy did come out when I was young, but we didn't have money to go to the cinema, and I didn't really have many friends. This isn't a sob story. The point is, I hadn't really heard of Star Wars because if you don't have friends, you don't hear about things. And because we didn't have money to go to the cinema, we were never going to the cinema. So, like, the first Star Wars film I saw was Episode 2 when Sean's parents paid for me to go with them. And so didn't. So I don't have a huge affection for Star Wars in a nostalgic sense because to me they're quite recent films that I've only recently seen. But I do like them. They're quite good. They're not terrible or anything. But the thing that I really prefer is Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan in these new films. The thing I like the most, and to hear that. Like, they want to make one, and Ewan McGregor wants to be in it. Nothing's solid, but
I think they're making it. It's been confirmed that it's entering pre-production.
It's been confirmed that they're like working on something.
They're scripting.
Like I'll believe it when I really see it. After seeing The Dark Tower go in and out of pre-production and production and so on for so many years, and then for it to be an awful film when it came out. I'm bummed.
That's true. I mean, that said, Star Wars films have a really good turnaround right now. Like,
oh yeah, you just wait.
Solo didn't take that long to make, and everyone was like, Rogue One's gonna be terrible, and Rogue One is probably one of my favorite Star Wars films.
You just wait till we have more of this like real time, real life looking. We'll have algorithms that will write the script, and we'll have voice synthesizers and huge databases of pre-made Foley work, and computers will be able to pump out movies like CGI digitally. So you can go on YouTube, you'll be able to go on YouTube and just type in keywords. I want a Star Wars film where Obi-Wan falls in love with R2-D2 and it's a romantic comedy, and you wait a few minutes for it to render, and then you can just watch that film.
No, it will be charged. Oh, my computer is running low on storage space. That is a brilliant time for that to happen.
Great. Don't worry, I'm capturing this. But you really probably should do something about that also.
I really should.
Windows likes to tell you that when you're down to about 0.5 MB of space. Look, my first computer had 4 GB of space, and most of that was taken up by the OS. So when you were low on space, it was because you had like kilobytes left, not megabytes.
Pants.
Anyway,
hopefully OBS is still capturing. Again, we can probably steal it from Twitch.
I want to see an Obi-Wan film where he's in his prime, and he is, because the Jedi are basically the detectives of the galaxy, you know. There's not that many of them. You know, they kind of show up. They're like the FBI of the galaxy. They have wide jurisdiction. They show up and take over. And I want Obi-Wan to, for whatever reason, Anakin's off doing something else, so he's not in the film. And Obi-Wan, because he was sent off to do his own thing now and then, right? So Obi-Wan is going somewhere that got no connection to any of the other films except being in the same universe, and it's Obi-Wan. And he has to solve a completely unique mystery, like a very private eye kind of, you know, murder mystery or some weird intrigue or something.
You know what? You know what you can do for that? Go watch the Clone Wars.
Oh right, I will, but
not Attack of the Clones, the Clone Wars TV series.
Film. I will. I would
Seriously,
like to see the Clone Wars.
That all happens there. It's not Ewan McGregor, but it is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Has to be Ewan McGregor. He's so good. Remember that film where he?
I'm not hearing you, so I'm going to assume you're agreeing with me. Or I've just lost Discord. Have I just lost Discord?
What? No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let me make sure everything's fine.
Hang on, folks. We're going to just test to make sure everything's still working.
Well, I know everything's fine on my end, but it seems like he can't hear me anymore. Wait, where's OBS gone? I need to start doing things right. Oh, hang on. I can turn that off and then go to that, and then I can do this. Okay, I'm typing to Ben right now. I'm telling him everything's fine.
back.
Hello?
Hello. We're back. Hello,
yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
The perils of streaming.
You know, I keep forgetting. I've got 3 windows called OBS up, and I keep forgetting which one makes the game come back. There we go.
Okay. You just went quiet for a while, and I think something died, but we're back.
Yeah, my will to live, son. How about that, though? Yes. Ewan is the best Obi-Wan, says Gallifreyan Wolf. And there's a little smiley face of like a mask, but it's smiling. I do love Ewan McGregor. Seeing him, I remember back when you would watch all the special features on the DVDs and seeing him study Ben, I'm drawing a blank on the original actor's name.
Alec Guinness.
Sir Alec Guinness, there you go. Sir Alex Ferguson played Obi-Wan Kenobi. But like seeing Ewan McGregor watch, basically he'd taken the original films and he had cut out only the bits with Sir Alex Ferguson in, and then watched them on loop on a TV to learn all of the idiosyncrasies of his movement and speech and so on. And he's really good at doing that. Obviously, because you've seen the films, he's really good at being that guy.
Yeah, I keep dying. Clearly, I've hit the point in the night where I'm just gonna keep dying.
Don't worry, everything's fine. So far, there have been 140,000 frames of just still frames of you losing. You know what's in most of the frames?
Me dying.
No, I was going to say your mouse, but then you just got rid of it. Oh, it's back. Wow.
Jesus.
Damn you. Damn you. Now that I know the streaming thing works pretty well, do the streaming thing more often.
Maybe we should, but it did die for like 20 seconds there.
Yeah, on your end it did, mate. Everything's fine here. Everything's fine here, how are you?
Keep doing that joke like it's never gonna get old, and I don't.
It's never gonna get old. I've got older. Hang on. I've got a book here of the jokes the kids like. Hang on. Wubba lubba dub dub?
Apparently that's a favourite.
Hang on. Something about Jerry?
Shut up, Jerry.
Have you seen 30 Rock?
I have not seen 30 Rocks.
Oh,
I've seen 32 Rocks.
That's a pity. It's a great show. The guy that does the voice for Jerry plays Dr. Spaceman in that show, and that's something I realised as I was laying in bed last night, hopped up on painkillers with a bad back.
Sorry, I just died there in the most annoying way possible, so I looked at it.
That's fine, I was just thinking about lying in bed last night. I had to get out of bed and go. You know how like when you have a sore back, you can like prop up your legs and your neck to help. Like your
nope, I did not know that.
I had to go get some extra. I'm cool, you guys. I live in my parents' house. Which, you know, that used to be like that used to be the kind of sign that someone isn't doing so well. Oh, he still lives with his parents. He's not moved out yet, you know, because like 30 years ago you would move out when you were as young as possible, and that was a good thing. But nowadays, you know, people can't necessarily afford to move out, and it makes financial sense to live with your parents and save way more money every month.
In thing nowadays.
There are advantages, though, to moving out. For example, I could be doing this stream naked right now if I wanted to be. I mean, I suppose there's a camera. Hello.
Please don't.
But you never know.
Stream.
You never know when someone's going to walk in. So, what are you doing in the middle of the night?
On the internet, naked.
Are you streaming again?
Yeah. It's streaming, not streaking.
If it's not streaking, you're not doing it right.
Oh, God.
ShamWow, you'll be saying wow every time.
Wow.
I've got lots of old-timey references. You know Billy Mays?
Not personally.
But you know of him. He's that American guy who used to do the infomercials, and he was very famous, and he'd show up and he'd be like, "Hi, it's Billy Mays here for," and then he'd say his thing.
Oh yeah, I'm Barry Scott.
Yeah, like Barry, the Barry Scott of America. By the way, I heard Sillick Bang are doing really badly financially right now. Like they just released a new product to absolutely no fanfare, and they're doing badly. Shares are down, etc. So things are not looking good for Sillet Bang. Maybe they should clean up their act. Anyway, Billy Mays had an interesting death. Obviously, awful that he died, but he had an interesting death. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I read this, but you know, fake news, etc. This was the news story at the time, but you never know. Was that he was on a plane, and the plane landed, and it was a bit of a bumpy landing, as some plane landings are, and something fell out of the overhead luggage and hit him on the head. And he was fine. You know, he was fine. Like, oh, something hit me on the head, whatever. And then, like, a day or two later, he died. And I think it was blood on the brain, basically. It had caused some damage that went undetected.
That happens quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, it's quite scary. You should probably turn this off if you're a hypochondriac, because I'm about to tell you that you could hit yourself on the head and seem fine for like 2 days and then drop dead. But the crazy thing is the only way that I'm aware of that they can really tell if there's something bad going on there is to give you a CT or an MR, and like,
who's gonna do that?
And like, yeah, that's expensive, and you don't necessarily show symptoms at all. So what are you gonna do every time you hit your head a little bit? Get an MRI just to make sure you're not about to die. You might as well just roll the dice. Reminds me of that episode of The X-Files where a guy died on the toilet and Mulder was convinced it was a conspiracy, and in the end it just turned out he had a random aneurysm while he was on the toilet. Remember that one? Like, literally, the end of the episode was them being like, holy shit, what is this, Mork and Mindy? What? Are you going to reappear in a feudal society?
No, wait, what? No.
In Mork and Mindy, there was do you remember Mork and Mindy? You know, Robin Williams.
Yes.
Nanu. He drinks through his little finger. There was a story arc where he was progressively getting smaller, and eventually he disappeared and reappeared in, like, the Middle Ages. I don't think the show was doing well at that point.
Doesn't sound like it was. No, that's a shrink. That's like the most horrible death in all of Crash Bandicoot, is you literally shrink until you're nothing.
Wow. Remember that episode of Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, where the bad guy invented a shrinking, like, shampoo?
That sounds dumb, but okay.
Well, what they did, because you can't just go up to Superman and throw something on Superman, because, you know, he's Superman. So they found out who Superman was. Spoilers, it's Clark Kent. And they put the evil shrinking stuff into his shampoo in his house. Which is really smart, actually, because he shampoos like anyone else. He has amazing hair, that guy.
He does.
And he used it, and he started to shrink, but because he was super, he shrunk really slowly. So he had time to solve the problem, and the people that made the show didn't have to... He shrunk so slowly that they didn't really have to do any clever camera stuff to make him appear smaller. Huh! Huh! Can I get a huh?
Can I get a what? I just burst into flames. No, I'm gonna go quick load there. Damn it! I didn't quick save.
Lol.
Oh, well.
Man, New Adventures of Superman. I like that show. God.
That was a great show.
Yeah, it was. There was an episode with the virtual reality and
because everything in the 90s had a virtual reality episode.
It was really shitty VR as well. You know, it was like it was quite telling. It was quite accurate, really. They had like big headsets, big things on their hands, which is kind of what we have, only a bit smaller. And they also had the treadmills, you know, that you would walk on to simulate being in VR, which is like what we have now and what we're working on now. Anyway,
yeah, I do laugh at that, but we do have that now.
It was disturbing because, in the end, the guy that... Sorry, I gassed there. In the end, the guy that invented it got like trapped inside the computer because they took the headset off of him while he was still in it, and it's just him. Like all of the computers in the Daily Planet headquarters, like it's just suddenly it goes from being Microsoft Word to like his face, and he's screaming, and he's clearly not happy about being in the internet now. And that disturbed the fuck out of me. That was some Twilight Zone shit.
But like that's how did he get? If he's still in there while he's wearing the headset? How does that work?
Well,
He took the headset off.
Yeah, look, it's a TV show, all right?
No, I need answers. I need concrete answers here. I need facts and figures, Obi. Don't just give me it's a TV show.
I'm announcing the Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman minute, where we do an hour podcast about every single minute of the show, starting with the pilot episode. And then when we get to the bit you're complaining about, we'll discuss it. All right, how about that?
We'll discuss that one particular moment. Okay, cool. We've got the last crystal.
Oh, is it the dark crystal?
Yeah. Time for conversation.
I'm actually interested to hear what he has to say this time.
Yes, my plan is nearly complete, and I have you.
I'm evil for evil's reasons.
Engine, what's happening? What's that? Is he giving our signal?
Crash! Cortex isn't going to use the crystals to contain the planet's energy. He's going to harness the force and use it to power the super cortex vortex he has built on his space station.
The
One
super
blast
cortex
of the ray will
vortex?
cover the entire world, turning everyone into Cortex's mindless
What?
slaves.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Don't let him have those crystals!
Don't let him have those crystals.
Engine, you fool! She's telling him everything. Ah, yes. We're back now. Pardon the interruption. Crash. Bring me crystal.
Did you cut him off?
Should we go bring him the crystals then?
Yeah, bring him the crystal. He needs. Look, listen. It's not even once, man. I'm told it's very addictive. I don't like how Ben is pausing the game like he can't hear me. Great, he's doing that thing again. So I have to do this, and then go and reassure Ben that everything's fine. Yes.
Okay, we're still rolling. We're still rolling. We're all good.
Is he
Or
is
are
he
we?
back now? Can you hear me
Hey,
again?
there we go. Yeah, I can hear you again.
Everything's fine on my end when that happens.
That's weird. Okay, are we ready for the last and most terrible boss in the whole game?
Yes.
Because this is it.
I need to make notes of the tangents I'm going off on because
You do.
I'm forgetful.
This is not a good boss.
Ooh. Are your controls good again? It looks like you're just using one analog stick this time.
Yep.
That's not so bad.
Still good.
Yeah, you are doing quite badly. Why don't you try being better?
I had tried. He's not even doing anything. It's like,
oh, you're chasing the guy and he's he got a helmet on. How is he not space dead?
Because we're in a force field.
Okay, all makes sense. Yeah, in a force field. Kellicams, got it.
Yep, this is it. This is the boss.
Is that his health at the top?
Yep, he's got like 3 health. He's absolute wuss. Like the second last boss was way better. There we go. Game over.
No!
Oh, no.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandictoot!
I wasn't sure if you were saying that just then. And then I woke up on the beach with my girlfriend, and we were playing on our...
What do you suppose happened to Cortex?
Look at that fucking crab.
And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
Oh no, the Cortex Vortex is still up there.
Yep.
Oh, it's waterproof. It must
Cortex
be a Cortex Vortex.
Yeah, it's just flying up there, and it has the Naughty Dog logo on it.
I'll get you next time, Austin Powers.
So that was Crash Bandicoot 2.
Nice. Naughty Dog. I mean, this is basically the best game Naughty Dog ever made, right? I mean, they peaked.
They peaked. No. The next one's the better one because it has the better final boss. Because that was
okay. Yeah, Crash 3.
The worst final boss. Yeah, Crash 3.
Strikes Back. Crash Harder.
Crashing.
Susan McCready. I like the name McCready.
McCready. Executive producer, Connie Booth.
That's not such an
Gus.
exciting name, I'll be honest. I
Molly
prefer
Smith.
McCready.
Nima Velasquez.
This is the kind of quality entertainment you get just us watching
But
some of the credits.
the plot of because of course there's the secret ending, second ending
Oh.
for this game. If I collect, remember we had in the other episode we collected a gem and we got that guy with the bolts in his head.
Yes, I do remember the gem.
Okay.
The special gem.
The special gem, right? Because of course we had that. If we collect all the colored gems, we can like charge a super laser which will blow that up. We'll blow the Cortex vortex up.
No, the Cortex
vortex,
yeah.
And it will crash into Australia, which starts the plot of the next game.
Oh, so the ending we just got isn't the canon ending.
It's not the final ending. It's part of the ending.
Okay.
So it's got some replay value.
Mother's Bach. This is that dude's name.
Clancy Brown. Brendan O'Brien.
Brendan O'Brien. Could you have a more Irish name there, Brendan?
That's a pretty good name.
Yeah, my
Skip
dad's
Paul.
name is Brendan, and
Angus
obviously
Gershwin.
O'Brien was in charge of
1997.
Transporter Room 3.
Jesus, that's an old game.
Not that old. It only came out in the 90s. Right. Alright, next we're going to play some Atari video games.
Well, we're going to sign off on the recording of this, but we'll might hang around for a little bit more on the live stream. Shall we?
Yeah, what are we going to
What
are we going to do?
We'll sign off the recording here. So, because I'm
We're
going to have to
play
edit
some
this all
Atari
together.
2600 games.
I have been Ben of Obsidian Pixels.
I'm
This has been
Andrew of King Moran Productions. I had to think there.
we go there. You had to really think. This has been, and shall always be, Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. And that's it. That's it done.
Great. It's the after party now.
The after party begins
That's where
now.
it gets
Yes.
unprofessional. How can I make this unprofessional?